What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Almost Functional 40K. Here with some more Grotmas Day 13. We're going to have a detachment called the Reaper's Wager, which is for Dark Eldar, but it has allied Harlequins, which is what makes the list work. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into this and look at this detachment. All right, so the detachment rule is Callous Competition. At the start of the battle, Drukhari units from your army are winning the wager. Each time a Drukhari unit from your army destroys an enemy unit, Drukhari units from your army are winning the wager. Each time a Harlequins unit from your army destroys an enemy unit, Harlequin units from your army are winning the wager. While Drukhari units from your army are winning the wager, Harlequin units from your army are losing the wager, and vice versa. Each time a Drukhari or Harlequin model from your army makes an attack, if that model's unit is losing the wager, reroll a hit roll of 1 and reroll a wound roll of 1. You can include up to nope, it's strike. You include up to 1,000 points of Harlequin, so basically you can go 50-50. Um, so this will really just, in your shooting or fight phase, you're going to want to choose the order of your attacks based on who's losing, because they get buffs. So say the Harlequins are losing the wager, you start with them until they kill a unit, then you'd want to jump over to a Drukhari unit and use them until Drukhari kill it, and then back, so you can keep using your buff. So that's something to be a little bit to keep track of. But you could really, if you work it out the right way, get the reroll for every unit in your army each phase or turn if you can finish their activations, killing units and swapping over to something from the other side. Um, so just a little bit to keep track of. At least you don't have to keep. It's not who's killed the most during the battle. You have to keep a tally. That would have got really weird. This you just, as soon as they kill a unit, you know the other side's active and you just flip to it. The only things like remembering when you start your next turn or something which unit killed the last thing the turn before would be the only thing to really remember. So it's probably worth making some sort of like double-sided coin token or something, and every time you flip it so you can remember. But this seems really unique and really interesting. So this seems pretty cool so far. Let's go over here and jump into the enhancements. We have Arch Raider, Harlequins are Drukhari modeling only. And the declare battle formation step. If the bearer starts the battle embarked within a dedicated transport, that dedicated transport has a Scout 9-inch ability. All right, so that'd be really useful for like Venoms and Star Weavers, I think they're called, or Star Void Weaver. One of them's a transport, one of them's shooting, but you know what I'm talking about. We have the Webway Walker, Harlequin or Drukhari model. Can't say that today. Harlequins or Drukhari model only. Model and the bearer's unit have the deep strike ability. Each time the bearer's unit is set up on the battlefield using the deep strike ability, if that unit is currently losing the wager until the end of the turn, you can reroll charge rolls made for that unit. All right, so you deep strike them in, and then you just make sure the other side of your army gets the last kill in the shooting phase, and then they'll be able to reroll their charges in the charge phase. So that's pretty cool. We have Reaper's Cal, Harlequin's model only. Models of the bearer's unit have a stealth and infiltrator's ability. And then we have Conductor of Torment, Drukhari model only. In your command phase, you can do one of the following. If your Drukhari units are currently losing the wager, you gain 1 pain token. If you do, Drukhari units from your army are now winning the wager. If your Drukhari units are currently winning the wager, you can discard 1 pain token. If you do, Harlequin units from your army are now winning the wager. All right, so you can either gain or give away a pain token to flip who is winning the wager, depending on possibly who you want to start shooting with first or whatever in the shooting phase, if the order really matters. Not sure how important it is to have a certain one active in most cases. So I don't know how good 20 points is, because you could just start shooting with something else first. Um, so I guess this is situational, really depending on how you build and play your list. Reaper's Cal seems decent, but it's 25 points. Webway Walker for one of your combat units seems pretty good for 15 points. And Arch Raider. Yeah, so all these enhancements are useful. I don't know if you take all of them. Arch Raider and Webway Walker at 15 points. I think you probably take the other two, just really depend on what you're doing with your list. Then stratagems, we have Malicious Frenzy, your shooting phase or fight phase, or your shooting phase or the fight phase. 1 Drukhari or Harlequin's unit from your army that has not been selected to shoot or fight Select lethal or sustained hits 1 until the end of the phase. Weapons equipped by models you have the selected ability. All right, so for 1 CP, you can gain lethal or sustained 1. That's a really good strat. Shorten the odds. Your movement phase just after Drukhari or Harlequins unit from your army is advanced. Until the end of the turn, that unit is able to shoot and declare a charge in a turn in which it advanced. Another really good, only 1 CP. Then we have Fateful Roll. Fight phase, just after enemy unit has selected its targets. 1 Drukhari or a Harlequin unit from your army that was selected as a target of 1 or more of the attacking unit's attacks. Till the end of the phase, each time a model unit is destroyed, if that model has not fought this phase, roll 1d6, adding 1 to the result. If that unit is losing the wager on a 4+, do not remove it from play. That destroyed model can fight after the attacking model's unit has finished making its attacks, and is then removed from play. All right, a 4 fight on death, which becomes a 3-up if you are losing the fight or losing the wager. Then we have Scintillating Tempo. Your movement phase or your charge phase, just after Drukhari or Harlequin unit from your army is selected to make a normal, advanced, fallback move, is set up on the battlefield, or declares a charge. Until the end of the turn, enemy units cannot use Overwatch on that unit. That's really good for 1 CP. Then we have Murderer's Circus. Fight phase just after enemy unit has selected its targets. 1 Drukhari or Harlequin unit from your army that was selected as the target of 1 or more of the attacking unit's attacks. Until the end of the phase, each time an attack targets units, subtract 1 from the hit roll. All right, so -1 to hit for 1 CP. And then Dance Macabre, 2 CP. Your opponent's movement phase, just after an enemy unit ends a normal, advanced, or fallback move. 1 Drukhari infantry or Harlequin unit from your army that's within 9 inches of the enemy unit. You can make a normal move of up to d6 inches. If your unit is currently losing the wager, it can make a normal move up to 6 inches. That's a good strat, but 2 CP is pretty strong, or is pretty expensive. But other than that, all the strats seem good, and most of them, other than Macabre, are 1 CP. Enhancements all have use. Really flavorful in the army rules. So I actually really, really like this detachment. Seems fun to play. We'll see how competitive people can make these builds. I know Harlequins with their invols and stuff can be a pain to deal with. And Drukhari with a lot of MSU and have been doing fairly well. So we'll see how the combo of the two does. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, and we will catch you next time.